Hello everyone, I Professor Sonavani AC from Civil Department. Subject is the mechanics of structure. Unit number first, simple stresses and strain. First is the introduction in this unit. The subject strength of materials or mechanics of structure or materials and structures deals with the study of strength and mechanical properties of materials and the behavior of structural member under the action of an externally applied load. Then the materials is the mild steel, tar steel, cast iron, brass, aluminium, copper, concrete, bricks, tiles, stones, timber, glass, etc. is the materials are some commonly used materials for engineering purpose. The important properties of materials are mechanical, thermal, magnetic, electrical, chemical and physical, etc. From this subject point of view, here we shall discuss only mechanical properties of material. Before going to the details of Before going to the details of these properties, it is necessary to understand the classification of materials. Classifications of materials. The materials generally used for structural purpose, machine part or electronic device can be classified as: first one is the elastic, second plastic, third ductile, fourth brittle. First is the elastic material. A material is said to be perfectly elastic when the deformation produced under the action of external loads vanishes completely on the removal of the load. This elastic material. Then the plastic material. If a material does not regain its original size and shape on the removal of the load and get permanently deformed, it is called as a plastic material. Third is the ductile material. If a material can undergo a considerable deformation without rupture or can be drawn into wires, it is called ductile materials. A ductile materials has a large tensile strength up to the point of rupture. Example is the mild steel, copper, gold, platinum, silver, etc. A ductile material must be both strong and plastic. Brittle material. If a material cannot undergo any deformation under the action of external load and it fails by rupture, it is called as the brittle material. A brittle material fails suddenly upon attaining its maximum load and has a small tensile strength up to the point of rupture. Example is the brittle material, cast iron, concrete, glass, stone, etc. Mechanical properties of materials. Some important mechanical properties. First one is the strength in bracket of intention, compression, shear, bending and torsion. Second is the elasticity, plasticity, ductility, brittleness, malleability, impact strength, hardness, fatigue, creep, stiffness. First one is the strength. The strength of material is its ability to sustain load without under distortion, collapse or rupture. A material should have adequate strength when subjected to tension, compression, shear, bending or torsion as per the intended use. Example, a beam of a building should have a proper bending strength, a column should have adequate compressive strength, a shaft on of an automobile should have proper torsional strength. Second is the elasticity. It is property of a material by virtue of which it regains its original size and shape after deformation when the loads causing deformation are removed. Then the third is the plasticity. Lack of elasticity is called as plasticity. The plasticity of a material is the ability to change its shape without destruction under the action of external load and to regain the shape given to it when the forces are removed. Fourth is the ductility. It is the property of material to undergo considerable deformation under tension before rupture. A body possessing ductility can be reduced from large sections to thinner and thinner sections, that is, it can be drawn into wires. This is a tensile quality of a material. The usual measures of ductility are the percentage elongation in gauge length of the test piece up to fracture and percentage reduction in cross sectional area up to fracture in the tension test. In a laboratory, in addition to tension test, cold bend test is also performed to measure the ductility of metals. In this test, ductility is in a laboratory, in addition to tension test, cold bend test is also performed to measure the ductility of metals. In this test, ductility is judged by non-cracking of metals under the condition of the test. Generally, mild steel and tough steel bars of different diameters are tested for ductility. If the cracks are observed on the bent portion, the bar is said to have lost its ductility. Then the brittleness. Lack of ductility is called brittleness. The brittleness of a material is the property of breaking, fracturing, or shattering without prior warning or without much permanent distortion under load. There are many materials which shatter before much deformation takes place. Example, cast iron, glass, concrete stone, etc. These materials are suitable for resisting compressive load but usually less suitable for resisting tensile and impact load. The compression test is generally performed for testing the brittleness of a material. Brittleness is a compressive quality of material. Malleability. It is the property of a material by virtue of which it gets permanently deformed by compression without rupture. It is the ability of a material to be rolled or beaten up into thin sheets without cracking by rolling and hammering. This is also a compressive quality of material. Gold is the most malleable of a metal. Silver, aluminum, copper, tin are also malleable materials. Impact strength, the amount of shock energy absorbed by a specimen before it fractures, is called its impact strength or toughness. IZOD and Charpy impact tests are generally conducted to measure the toughness of a material, the energy required to break the given specimen is measured in joules Newton meter. Hardness, the ability of a material to resist wear, abrasion, scratching, or indentation, penetration by harder bodies is called hardness. Tests such as Brinell, Rockwell, Vickers are generally performed to measure the hardness of a material. Fatigue, some of the machine's parts, such as axle, shafts, spring, connecting rod, pinion, teeth, etc., vibrate as they run, and this is known as repetition of loading. A material may fail under fluctuating or repeated loads or stresses, even though the maximum applied stress is considerably less than the tensile strength of the material under steady loads. This phenomenon of failure of a material under fluctuating or repeated loading is called fatigue or endurance. Fatigue fracture is progressive and starts as minute cracks at the center of stress concentration within the material or on the surface. These cracks go on extending more and more under the action of fluctuating stresses, causing the failure. The maximum stress that a material can sustain without failure for a specific large number of cycles of stresses is known as fatigue value or endurance limit. Creep. Many structural members and machines part sustain steady loads for long periods of time. For example, beam in RCC, building plastic mounting for the parts of electronic devices, blades of turbine rotor, etc. Under such conditions, the material may continue to deform and will ultimately break. Creep continues as long as the load is applied. Therefore, it is time dependent phenomenon. The greater the time, the more will be the creep, the continuous deformation with time which the material undergoes due to applications of external steady loads is called as creep or time yield or plastic flow. Stiffness, the ability of a material to resist elastic deformation is called as stiffness. Mathematically, it is the load required to produce unit deformation. A material which deforms by a lesser amount under a given load possesses a high degree of stiffness. For identical cross sections, the stiffness is proportional to the modulus of elasticity. Mechanical properties of material define the behavior of material under the action of applied forces called loads. These are usually expressed in terms of stress, strain, or both. The knowledge of mechanical properties of a material is very essential to construct a mechanically sound, stable, and durable structure. These properties can be determined by conducting the laboratory test on the material specimen. Stress, it is internal resistance set up in a material due to externally applied load. Today we have stop here. Thank you.